Okay, mi gente, we're in Hollywood right now. We're in California for the week. We have a nice little trip. Figured it'd be the perfect time to get the camera out again. I haven't really created in a while, just for fun. Been just sort of like locked into just client work and professional work, but I'm excited to just create, have more fun with it, and just document everything. So stay tuned.
Es verdad, es para allá.
No, yo creo que es para acá. I think it's this way. Yeah, it's this way. Acá más gente.
Para allá.
Sí. Rattlesnakes.
Y aunque sea amor, el amor es una pena también en el fondo.
No sé qué pasa, te veo, no se me pasa. Deseo, llevo tacado tu aroma entero. Mientras caminas, yo te espero. Yo creo que tú y yo nos vemos. Tú y yo nos vemos. Yeah, te estoy esperando, baby. Dime dónde, no lo pidas. Llevo flores, mereces flores.
We're on our way to Joshua Tree. Le tengo una sorpresita a Diane, a mi esposa bella. She was dying to do this, you know. Like,
La sorpresa era para mí, ok.
una sorpresa para ti, sí.
Ajá.
It's 110 degrees Fahrenheit right now. Been fucking awesome. It's been great. After this, we're probably gonna go hit a hike.
I don't know how we're gonna do it.
Maybe tomorrow. I don't know, depending how we feel after this. But that hike is gonna be pretty cool, pretty chill. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. Obviously, the sun's gonna be still pretty bad.
UV is at 11.
UV is at 11 and it's 110 degrees, but it's not horrible. One thing that I'm trying to do this year, one of my goals, I have a lot of them, but for this year specifically, I want to do more of this. I want to do more adrenaline-filled activities. I used to do that a lot when I was a kid. Skateboard a lot, do flips off my house, scuba dive, snowboard, what? Skydiving. I used to do a lot of that stuff. And yeah, I kind of stopped doing it. So on these trips and just on our day-to-day, I kind of want to do more of that. That's one of my goals. You know, I think that's what it's all about. Just trying to get uncomfortable and do things that really get you going and get your adrenaline going, because it feels scary, but then after that, you're just like fucking pumped. I wanted to do it for this trip, but maybe for next time, I want to dive with great white sharks. So maybe, you know, we can do some great white shark diving, cage diving, of course. But yeah, I would love to do that. Diane wasn't really feeling it for this time, but yeah, maybe next time we'll do it for sure. And I'm also so lucky that my wife is also an adrenaline junkie. She loves this shit, so maybe not as much as I do, but she still likes it. So yeah, I'm like Theo, fucking having a great time, and yeah, let's get back to it.
Check it.
We made it to Joshua Tree National Park. We're in Hall of Horrors Trail. It's a bunch of rocks and boulders. It's first time here visiting, and we have it all to ourselves. It's pretty cool. We're like in one giant rock right now, and you have all these Joshua trees. Nice little hike, short and sweet. We're now gonna get off this giant rock. We're gonna go down, figure a way to go down, and off to the next trail. So this year, I'm trying to document more of everything, really. Not only professional work, client work, but also just trips like this and our day-to-day. I haven't been creative with my own personal things, so I'm trying to create more content that I like, that I enjoy, and I have full creative direction control. Usually with client work, it's a little bit limited. So with this, be creative, enjoy it, and try new things, because I kind of just want to keep exploring new mediums and new formats. I know social media is a saturated market, a lot of creators already, and I'm not trying to just create content to create content. I am mainly doing it for myself as a creative outlet to just keep the creative juices flowing and just keep creating. I think it's the most important part, just keep doing. I think I can bring an inspiring story to other people. You know, when I was going into college, I had no clue as to what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted something creative, but I didn't know what. So I went into engineering. It was really not creative, but I had no other option. I didn't really know what else. I thought it would be creative. But anyways, since then, started my own business, and I've learned and climbed up the ropes to, you know, work with my business, with clients, and just navigate my career path. So I think that's also something that really inspires me, and if I can help other people along the way, I think that'd be huge, because that's kind of like what I needed when I was graduating high school. So I think it'd be super helpful, and sharing my journey, maybe a couple insights and tips and tricks. I think that'd be super helpful for other kids that are going into college or thinking about what career plan they can choose. Hopefully I can be informative and insightful as well with this sort of format. Okay guys, we're done on Joshua Tree. Now we're gonna grab some lunch because it is hot. ¿En cuánto está yan?
99.
99 degrees Fahrenheit. Yesterday it was in 110 degrees, which was pretty extreme.
Tuvimos que ir a Marshalls y comprar gorra y long sleeves porque no podíamos con... Like, we knew we couldn't do the trails without long sleeves, and we weren't prepared.
Ya no vinimos muy preparados.
Esto nos salvó la vida, literal. So, hoy estamos chilling, pero ayer estaba...
Sí, hoy no estaba tan mal.
Esta noche nos vamos a quedar en Malibu y vamos a ir a Nobu.
Nobu!
So excited.
The vibes are gonna be nice.
Ajá, the vibes van a estar super cool. Y nunca hemos ido a Malibu. Y vamos a quedarnos aquí, así que I'm excited.
Bueno, see you guys there.
En un segundo, ¿dónde estás, mi baby? Quise volar toda mi cabeza, niña mía, ¿dónde estás? Triste heridas que me duelen de verdad. Ese estilito Malibu te va genial.
The next day, we woke up bright and early, grabbed some snacks and juices, and off we were for our 10-hour road trip. Starting in LA, up to Napa Valley, along the Pacific Coast Highway. We definitely had some hurdles along the way, like the speeding ticket, but the views were immaculate, and it was all worth it.
Holy shit, life is fucking beautiful.
At the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want if you want. And you can call me names if you call me up. Feel like the least of all your problems. You can't reach me if you wanna stay up tonight. Stay up at night. I'm green lights in your body language. Seems like you could use a little company from me. But if you got everything and figured out like you say, don't waste a minute, don't wait a minute. It's only a matter of time for you for 3 nights at the motel under street lights in the city of palms. Call me what you want.
Okay, so we just came back from a couple wineries today in Napa. Ahora we're gonna go grab dinner. One of the main things I wanted to talk about in this video is the new brand I wanna start and launch, hopefully very soon. The brand that I've been workshopping and building the last couple of weeks is called 13. A lot of reasons as to why I called it 13. I've struggled a lot in the past with naming because it's something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to have a brand. So I haven't been able to commit to a name. And I think that's why for me it's been so hard to sort of launch a brand. And with this specific name, I really like it because it's a number. And since I speak Spanish and English, I could say it both ways. So 13 or 13. However you choose to say it, you can call it whatever you want. I think it's pretty universal. But anyways, the idea and the name really came from 13, in history being this sort of unlucky number. And I've always been a very firm believer in making things happen, making shit happen, not waiting for it to happen. My family really raised me to work fucking hard and don't wait for anything to happen. And I think I've always had that sort of mentality. And yeah, the idea really came from 13 being the unlucky number. I'm sort of putting a twist to that. And I'm saying that, okay, yeah, sure, 13 is the unlucky number, but I don't need the luck, so it doesn't matter. And the idea is to wear or, carry that brand, that, 13, 13, everywhere. Because again, the luck doesn't exist. Hopefully that makes sense. But I don't want to give too much away yet since it's very early on. 13 is pretty much going to be extreme sports and luxury. And I don't think I've ever really seen that sort of combo, but I've always loved skateboarding, surfing, scuba diving, just overall just water sports. And I'm also really into product design. I have a minor in industrial design. So product design and just creating things in the physical world I think is amazing and so fun. So that's pretty much the idea, mixing both together. And yeah, the idea is to not be afraid of pursuing whatever you want to pursue. Again, sort of correlate it with luck, but it's not waiting. Just fucking go do it. There's obviously a lot of risks that people take in life. And the idea is to not be afraid, take the risk, do whatever you aspire to do and really go for it. So that's the brand in a nutshell. Again, a lot of sort of the creative direction is missing, and that will sort of unveil slowly, and I'll be showing you guys more throughout these videos. But I also wanted to talk about the brand world of 13. For you guys that don't know what a brand world is, a comprehensive and immersive ecosystem that brings a brand's identity to life, extending beyond a logo and encompassing design, storytelling, content, and community. So that's something that I kind of want to do before even launching a product. I really, really want to nail down the brand world. I really, really want to nail down what this sort of planet that this brand lives in. I want to define that so clearly so that anybody that sort of in the future sees a product from 13, they're able to say, oh yeah, that's 13. And that's something that maybe it could be the opposite way of how to build a brand, but I think it's super important to sort of define that first. And this could also sort of entail creating products in the digital world, which could be mock-ups, could be sort of anything, and then bringing it into the physical world. I kind of want to experiment in that sort of playing field. If I get myself involved with a physical product, I will do that, beforehand, but the idea is to sort of freestyle it and just really, really, really dive into the creative first, and then sort of the business side and everything else sort of have it fall into place. The one thing, again, that I sort of want to highlight is that it's a super early concept, and that's what I'm calling it right now, a concept brand, because I don't really know where it's going to take where I'm gonna take this brand to. So I think that's, you know, it has its cons, but I think it's just interesting that it could be any type of product living under the same brand world. And we'll see within the next couple of months where this brand and how it sort of develops and how or where it will take us. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. Signing out. Peace.
Yeah, no sé qué pasa, te veo, no se me pasa, te deseo, llevo